Now, I know also that the debates, as those of you who follow the political campaign, of course, know the campaign has been tough. It's been heated. And there have been a lot of negative advertising on both sides. Some of you may have seen the recent campaign, the campaign ad, where a scientist lit a latke on fire and it purported to burn for 8 days. This, to my knowledge, is unconfirmed rumor and in no way associated with the Hamantaschen campaign. I do understand, though, that there are some similar studies confirming 8 days of heartburn, and those may be considered when you're casting your ballots later tonight. But as I say, it's time for a new kind of politics. Enough of this negativity. We need to focus on the positives. Consider the diversity of the Hamantash. Look at that. All different flavors on a single plate. Apricot, cherry, prune, and poppy seed. Numerous other types if you want to make it. If you like sour cream and applesauce, put it in a Hamantaschen and bake it. In short, the rich diversity of our wonderful land is well reflected in this great and noble cookie. I'd now like to quote from the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. I have a dream today that one day down there in Alabama, all the apricot and all the poppy seed will live together in a single plate. I have a dream today. I have a dream today that one day we will live in a nation in which the Hamantaschen is judged not by the color of its filling, but by the content of its character. I have a dream today. In short, I submit, the Reverend King would certainly vote Hamantash were he alive today. Now consider also the political symbolism. Hamantaschen are, on various traditions, supposed to be Haman's hat or pocket, but are also, in the Hebrew, Oznei Haman, considered his ear. Now this has always struck me as a little strange, vaguely cannibalistic. But of course, in the Jewish tradition, the ear is simply metaphorical. It symbolizes the great Jewish quality of finding something good in the bad, of the silver lining in the cloud, of turning painful experiences into delightful holiday treats. Now I know you've all heard the old line about Jewish holidays. All Jewish holidays share the same basic structure. They tried to kill us, we survived, let's eat. And I would submit we have some opportunities for some new holidays and some new holiday snack foods based on this principle of eating the metaphorical body parts of our enemies. Here's where it gets a little weird. Imagine that delightful new bite-sized mustache-shaped cookie, the Hitler-Station. I told you it was offensive. If that's too small for you, try a Stalin-Taschen. I personally have a dream that we'd start a new Jewish holiday to celebrate the defeat of Saddam Hussein, and that we would celebrate that with a new kind of treat, a new kind of sandwich, the Saddam and cheese. Possibly the most unkosher food ever created. I've also given a suggestion to Mogen David. You know, the holiday wines, they're always very sweet, these Mogen David wines. You know, of course, about blackberry. You know about Concord grape. I've suggested they have a new line called Mogen David Duke over here. The Mogen David Duke. In short, by consuming our enemies, we Jews turn pain into strength, tragedy into triumph. And what is more appropriate in this political season to heal the divisions that have too long infected our country with delightful holiday treats? Let me give you two more reasons why the Hamantash should receive your vote tonight. First of all, endurance. We need a snack food that won't wilt. We need one that can last to the finish line and beyond. We need one that can take a phone call at 3 a.m. and still be fresh. Hamantaschen are like Halloween candy. You eat a few, but some stay around. And a week later, they're still good, right? Now, how many in this room have ever tried a week-old hash brown? There's simply no comparison. The Hamantaschen is the more enduring holiday snack. Think also about timeliness. We need to consider the era we're living in. Now, who was oppressing us in the Hanukkah story? Of course, it was the ancient Greeks. Greece today is a mild-mannered member of the European Union, a veritable ally, and part of the community of civilized nations. Now, where did Purim take place? Persia. Persia, of course, has traditionally been a very tolerant country for Jews, but now, of course, is led by the Holocaust-denying Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, a man so bad-looking I couldn't even name a snack food after him. Here is the president inspecting a secret facility in southern Iran, and I'm told that international inspectors are now reporting that at this secret factory, right about here, the Revolutionary Guards are currently producing, in a giant vat of oil, a huge number of latkes to be dropped on the Holy Land in a carpet bombing campaign. The plot is to give every Israeli 8 days of heartburn and render the nation weak and vulnerable. My friends, I want you to join me. We need to send a message. The world will no longer tolerate these weapons of mass indigestion. The time has come to remind the President Ahmadinejad of the fate that befell his Persian ancestor. Friends, I want you to join me in sending a message this year. I want you to vote Hamantash. The year has come. This is the year of change we can believe in, the year of sharing the wealth, the year of a cookie for all towns, not just small towns. When you get that ballot, don't blink. Don't blink. No blinking. Just vote Hamantash. Thank you very much.